hell's going on?
What up, what up, what up, good people? Ghost V Network back in the building. What up, D?
Positive things. You know that.
Positive things, positive outlook. Which is that's what kind of happens in this show that we talk about. We Demon Slayer.
Man.
So
Listen, folks. If you have one anime that you should watch, and you're new to anime, and you just don't know what you want to watch, I'm gonna say Ninja Kami is number one.
right. Yeah.
But Demon Slayer is becoming like a number two, like a stable. Like you gotta watch it. Like if you care
Yeah.
for like it's Blade but Japanese version with a team.
Yeah.
You got emotional side, you got the vicious side, but overall, Tanjiro is like just he's just an overall good guy.
He is. He
It's like
is.
messing with his sister.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a different story. I still feel like it's layers to him.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended off the last couple episodes with them trying to test his sister in front of the Demon Slayer Ace group, and they wasn't having it at first.
So listen, remember we talked before last episode. They completed Spider, they got everything, and then they had to bring him back. And they brought him back, and we saw the glimpse of all the Naruto. You see all the top. It's top nine, if you notice, and then three other people being the Boarhead, Lightning, and Tanjiro makes it 12, which is equal to the 12 on the other side. I'm peeping what y'all doing. I see what y'all doing.
Yeah.
So we
So
see that, and the Master and them come out, and you thought that everybody knew that Tanjiro was a demon slayer, that his sister was a demon. I said I don't know if everybody knows by the reaction.
right,
When you found out that everybody did not know, what did you think?
bro. Like, I mean, they you ain't even had to think because as soon as they found out, they was ready to take action.
Yes.
Like, and I like the fact that even though you had the head guy, they was still able to voice their opinion even after he was like, "Yo, we gotta let them be a part of this." It was like, "Nah, I can't do that." Like
which
they was serious about it. Like, nah, it's not happening. Like, we're
which
not being a
character
part of this.
when you seen the crew, you got I can't remember all the names. You have the Scar gentleman that was pretty much the person that just despised everything about this. We have the snake guy with two different eyes. We have the one dude who's like loopy, looking for the clouds. We have this massive person who's like with the beads on and is crying. It seems like every time he actually speaks. We
Right,
have the super hyper annoying fire
bro.
guy. Sounds
It's
like
just his voice. Like
hype, hype.
his demeanor seems cool, but his voice is like that's almost like they almost made his voice like a voice that you think a superhero would be back in the day.
Got it. Then we actually have the poison lady we've seen before. And then we have this one dude who has like all these gems on him. It seems like he has. He said everything has to be done in fashion and style,
Right,
like every single kill. That's so funny.
right.
And then we have the loner, the original person in the crew who's on the side that actually put his faith in Tanjiro and actually gonna make it
There's
work.
one more girl too.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's kind of like the schoolgirl kind of
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah. Like she thinks all of them are so hot. And
Yes.
it's funny dynamics,
hmm
but you could tell they legit though.
So we see how they are. The team's mostly divided, as in like, yo, she's a demon. We don't need Master to come here to tell us that. This is all pre-Master showing up. We're going to take this guy out. We know the rules. They know the rules. And everybody should be punished for it. So they grab the box, and you just see it provoking Tanjiro to do something. But Tanjiro really can't do much at all. He's still weak from his last battle.
Right, and tied up.
Yes, so like, what can he really do? And then we seen like the dynamic of the Snake guy and the Scar guy. Like they're like a team. Like they're a team within a team. Like they don't really care
Right,
about anybody else. The character designs of these they're really cool, bro. They're
they
they're
are.
super awesome.
They are. So like you were saying, like you could tell that those two are kind of like they like homeboys basically
Hmm.
in this group, and like they was like at first they was just focused on Tanjiro and his sister, but then
Hmm.
you see the snake guy up in the tree, like, yo, don't forget about old boy over there just chilling. Like he condoned this. Like he was the first one to know and ain't do nothing.
No, he
Like
vouched
they
for
got
him.
to be held accountable too.
They just wanted to fight, bro. But at the same time, they care about survival. They want to make sure they can survive, and they also don't know. They lost so many people, the demons. So
Right.
having a demon around them makes them feel very uncomfortable. So before things pop off, the leader shows up, and we've seen the leader before in the past, and from
But we
selection
ain't fully
process,
see him.
yeah, and we see his top of his face. Well, he's blind,
Right.
and then it looks like he's burned,
Bro. Okay.
which I got a theory about that. But go ahead.
I didn't. Okay. So I could see the burn thing. And for some reason, though, I feel like he was almost turned into a demon.
I think he is a demon.
I don't know if he is all the way, but I
I'm
feel like he was close.
Yeah.
And that's why the top half of his face looked like that. And it was
Oh,
because of the lead demon on the other side.
we with it because they have like a personal connection. Like he's gunning for him for some
Yeah.
reason. They're trying to find a stronghold. The reason why I think he may still be part demon is because every time we see him is in the shadows. Every time. We have never seen him in the light.
Did he? I thought he
No.
stepped out.
Nah, he was still in the shadow with the twins
I
the
thought
entire
he
time.
stepped out because I thought I seen a scene where he kind of like, even though he can't see, he kind of like looked up at the sun to feel the sun.
I could be mistaken. I could be mistaken. But I still think he had demon blood somewhere inside of him. Like I
Yeah,
feel like there's some people who have demon blood in them
yeah,
that it may not be that, which could explain why some people get stronger. That's my only theory. Because the burn shows as if you said he was a demon and he was put out in the sun and he got some fire.
right,
But then you see the two twins there as his voice box. But then you also see when they both told the leader, hey, we don't condone this. We respect you, but we don't condone this.
right,
And then he reads the letter, and we get a full circle of the original trainer from the hill and everybody else vouching that she's not doing anything, that we put a spell on her to see humans as her family, which she's already proven time and time again, but they haven't seen it, so
yeah,
they don't trust it. So what does Scar guy do? Nah, bump this. Stabs her, cuts his own self to draw blood to bait her like a freaking shark in the freaking water.
right,
And then Snake Guy's like, she's not gonna come out. It's sunlight. So he actually apologized and throws her into the shadows where the leader is. The
right.
leader never comes out of the shadows, in my personal opinion.
Okay.
That's why I'm thinking like he still has some kind of demon blood in him, or he has fear of the sun because of what happened. So what do you think is gonna happen next?
So, yo, the fact that why he was reading that or why they was reading that letter, the fact that in the letter it was like, yo, basically if she ends up harming a human, we'll we'll do the old school Japanese style and kill ourselves. And it was Tanjiro, the old trainer, and the young bull that first met them.
And Tanjiro never agreed to this.
Right.
Never. They
He
just
didn't, but the fact that the other demon slayer was like, yo, I put my life on this.
some Shogun stuff with him right now.
Right. Bro. Like that right there, I was like, yo, he it.
You're a real
Like
one.
I think I texted you
Mm-hmm.
after I watched it and was like, yo, I don't know if it's gonna be him, the tall dude, the snake guy, or the one that's in the clouds. I kinda like how I kinda like his style. And I'll tell you why in a little bit, but
Because he's still there.
yeah,
He's still
he's not there, but he's there.
he's there. But I think the original water guy is going to be your guy. And the reason why I think he's going to be your guy is because he doesn't really say much.
He don't, but
He
he's
just
smooth with it.
yeah, he
He's
don't say
smooth
much at
with his
all.
action.
Apparently, everybody hates him though, but he don't
Right,
say much at all. So we see that everyone try to bait Nezuko, and we see Tanjiro snap the actual wire. We see him snap the ropes, and then we also see how he's trying to almost verbally help Nezuko from reacting. And Nezuko's a flashback of things going on. When she doesn't react, she turns her head away, which proves that she does not care. And
right.
everybody's in shock. But at the same time, your boy, the Widow Boy, went over to the snake guy and held his wrist, like, you better not tackle him. How
Yeah,
fast did
that
he get over there, bro?
right. That's why I was like, yo, that's why he stepped up in my book because it was like the snake guy basically was like elbowing the mess, like he people's elbowed the mess
Mm-hmm.
out of Tanjiro, so he wouldn't be able to move.
Mm-hmm.
And you seen the poison girl was like, yo, like you doing too much. And he
Yes.
was like, I'm only doing this because he's trying to get away. So it's like he's a jerk, but not a jerk at the same time.
Yeah, but then you see how fast, like, when the Widow guy came over there and held that man's wrist, he
Right,
could not move.
right. He like kind of looked like, yo, what are you doing?
He's like, yeah,
And
go ahead
then
and try if you want to.
yeah, that's basically what it was. He was like, yeah, uh, let him do what he need to do.
And no one and no one said anything to him at all. No one said, like, they didn't even try to attack him. Like, he was over there by himself. Nah, we're not gonna restrain him. He came
Right,
willingly, leave him alone.
right.
He must be like on the top level of that whole crew, bro.
That's what I'm thinking. Like he's a problem.
Because nobody, like, they don't like him, but nobody wants any smoke with him at
Right,
all. Even the poison girl, when they had a fight for the last episode, she's like, yeah, I'm tired of this, and she basically ran away to
right,
try to catch Tanjiro because she knew she was gonna win that one-on-one.
right,
So we see that, and then the leader's like, hey, there's your proof. She didn't attack. So we see the poison samurai demon slayer say, hey, we'll take him into my abode.
right.
And we see the funny glance of Nezuko come back. Tanjiro come back and like, yo, I need to headbutt him for every time he sliced my sister.
Right. So you also get to see like when she said that, the poison girl said that, he like kind of looked like,
He
you
was
want me
scared.
in your quarters? Like it was almost like she was like, yeah, I kind of like you.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, So the two came and grabbed him to go take him to get fixed up. And like you said, you see Tanjiro run back and they chasing him and he's like, please let me headbutt him, bro. But this is why I think the one that was kind of like off in his own zone might be one that I like. Because
Mm-hmm.
out of nowhere, you just see him pick up two rocks and just flick them at Tanjiro and
Beep,
knock him straight out. It was like,
beep, beep.
yo, like show some respect.
And you would think he's the last person listening to the conversation.
Right. Because the whole time he was just like, yo, what cloud is that? What bird is that? He was like, and then when they asked him like if he's okay with it, he was like, it don't matter because I'm gonna probably forget anyway. But then when you see Tanjiro after they accepted Tanjiro and them, and he came back and like messed up, like he interrupted the head guy talking. He was like, "Oh no, nah. Think, think,
Yeah, we're not having that.
like, chill. Like, you gotta show some respect now, guys."
So we see that, and then we also see next episode. Well, we find out where Boarhead is. Boarhead's voice is different. His
Yeah,
voice is crushed. He's also his spirit's crushed. He
yeah.
was always being a hyperactive one. We see the effects of the spider bite on on
He
Scaredy
got
Cat.
the short arms.
Yeah, like he's spazzing and everything else. But
Like
we see him basically in nursery trying to take care of him. But a part of that whole thing next episode was the annoying fire guy said that he has to go because they're losing rank members and that they actually someplace he has to go and see what's going on. It might be an upper rank. So that might be somewhere down the road we're gonna find where this guy is and he's gonna cross paths and we may be able a chance to see him fight, which he's fire. We just saw fire with Tanjiro. That's gonna be insane. I want to see that fight.
yeah,
So we see basically nursery. It's kind of a filler episode, but we see they're trying to train and do things, and we
and you
see the
you actually get to see the other girl that passed the test.
Dude, she's vicious, bro. I'm not sure she's like a mute, but the butterflies are always around her,
Right.
and
And
she
he
is
actually has some speed and skill. Like you see it
not
in their
just some.
little training that, and they did mention like, yo, like she got training from the Ace group,
Yes,
and you had to be a special person in order to get that.
and on top of that, like just showing like she really doesn't get hit, bro, at all.
Right.
And like she took Tanjiro, Tanjiro was hurt. She really don't get hit, and then you see find out that she pretty much flashback real quick. Lightning dude got pissed off. He's like, y'all are complaining. You're around females being stretched and all these things. Like he just,
Right.
but no
He's
one,
pretty much the same.
yeah, but no one can touch her. The game of tag because she's so
Right.
freaking fluid. And we find out that eventually that Boarhead, which I'm mad that they made him quit. Like I wanted to keep going,
Bro,
and they
both
made
of them quit.
and Tanjiro kept going and find out that he has to work on his breathing technique, not just for the fights, but every single day and everything that he does, so his lungs get stronger. And then find out that there's different devices you blow into and the size of them.
Right.
And that young lady has this freaking gigantic
They're
freaking
about the size of a human.
and she's able to bust through that with her breathing.
Yeah.
She's on a different level, bro. You're not there.
Right. Right. And you also see in this episode, like, you see Tanjiro on the rooftop starting to get the hang of this breathing some, and then you see the poison chick pop up again, and she like super close.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, Tanjiro's like, "Oh snap! Wait a minute!" But you can see that they're just like getting to know each other a little bit more. And Tanjiro's like, "Yo, I smell that you're angry."
Yes, he did. Yep.
And that was the first time in a while you really see him like use his sin again.
It's crazy that that man can like pick the vibes up with just his
Right.
nose.
And then you actually get to see her backstory. Like her older sister was killed.
Yep.
And she felt like she wasn't strong enough to stop it.
And then you see how like it's crazy because like, remember he's supposed to like find a cure or find medicine, and then we're finding other people who have other ways. Like she works with cures and different
Yeah,
antidotes. So it's cool that you see the journey of him, and he's
yeah.
learning these people. He's doing like they said pretty much you need to show us your power. Y'all two need to go out there and knock out a demon for us to respect you. But
One
at
at
the
a
same
time.
time, yeah, but at the same time, it's like they already respect him. When they found out that he had a leader, everything else, you saw the panic. Oh, you have? We haven't met that yet. Like he's done things that others have not done.
Yeah. And it was just even seeing him. It was
Yes.
like, yo, like what can he do? Like it was like all in on it.
Yeah, so they're all curious now because what makes you so special. And then they also see how he wants to train. He's not giving up. He's trying to get better. So we see the story arc getting built and built. And we realize that why he's going to separate himself. But he also shows compassion and shows teamwork when he says, it's okay. I'm going to train the other guys too and show them how to do it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a selfish thing. I'm like, yo, you all right in my book, bro. You are all right in my book.
Yeah.
But I still
But
want Boarhead to be strongest, though.
yeah, I'm waiting. I feel like something's gonna snap back into him and he's like, all right, let me get back on this training horse because I can't let Tanjiro leave me behind, basically.
It's like his whole character development is just like shot because he couldn't win that fight.
Bro, he almost got his head crushed.
He did. He it was there.
Yeah. Like it was like one more squeeze and he was done for.
Yeah, so it's cool. So seeing Tanjiro, like, I guess he gonna learn different techniques, different strengths, and will this unlock Lightning Man's new ability? Will he be able to do other
I
things?
don't
Like, we're
know.
gonna start seeing some stuff.
After seeing him in the hospital, I don't think he's changing.
Yeah, he's kind of like still a goofball.
Yeah, I think his character is just to stay where it is and kind of. I think more so he's gonna he's gonna help the group,
Yeah,
but it's not gonna be as much as you see the other ones being brought in. So I feel like it'll be more so Tanjiro and Boarhead helping the group more than him.
but he seemed like the strongest though.
I mean, when he
One hit,
blacks out, he is strong.
one hit
But
quitter.
I mean, to tell you the truth, I even see Boarhead taking a little bit step back. He's gonna get stronger, but he's still not gonna be like to the point where he's really helping out that core group.
Because it shows Tanjiro. This is like his arc. It's showing that he's going to be the head person, which I get. But I need Boarhead to be like that. You know, when you play a video game and you get that side support character, I need
Yeah,
that to be him. I need that
yeah,
to
yeah.
pop off.
I
He
can see
shows up.
he's somewhat getting there, but I think it's gonna be more of like Tanjiro and his sister starting to team up with some of the aces.
Ah, okay. We can. I can. I'll deal with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode what, 22,
22 to
3,
24.
4. And I think season 1 ends at 25. So next time we do this pod, we're gonna be going end of season 1 into season 2. We already done one season, and I know right now, currently in live time, season 4 of Demon Slayer comes out
I
next
think
month.
they're coming out soon, right?
Yeah. So we're not gonna be done before then, but we're catching up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please like, subscribe. Let me know which one Demon Slayer you like the best. Tell us, because I Boarhead's team all day. Let's go. That's my guy. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm gonna do a cosplay one day of him. I gotta get back in the gym a little bit. You know what I mean, one day I'm gonna
Right.
just go there straight. Like, you gonna shot some comic books? This is me. Yeah, here you go. Until next time, y'all. Peace and love. Thank y'all again.
All right, everybody.